Six Talks.
What's the word, y'all? Welcome back to Six Talks. How y'all doing?
There's a lot of news, lots to talk about.
Yes,
Kind of
sir.
depressed, kind of happy. This week's been a whirlwind of emotion.
Yeah, but before we start, guys, everyone listening to this, remember to follow our socials. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we post on Spotify and YouTube. We just posted our 1v1 from Madi
Banger.
versus me. We won't
People
spoil the
really
results
like
of that.
that, you know. What's it called? I got a lot of like DMs. People really enjoyed it.
Oh, really?
So we gotta do more stuff like that, I guess.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it got a lot of views too, so
yeah.
definitely check that out. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, and just subscribe and like this video if you're on it right now. But
Okay, go.
let's talk about NBA draft because that's the most recent thing that happens. Yusuf, I want to get your news on Scottie Barnes with the 4th pick. I know you said the episode right before the NBA draft that if we select Scottie Barnes, we're gonna.
I told you guys this. First of all, I told you I wouldn't make a deal like what's it called? I made a deal about I think like Franz Wagner moving up, and
Yes,
which
you
I
did.
think he may have. I said I guarantee you the Magic would choke and pick Franz Wagner with the 5th pick. I was kind of right because I picked him, but with like this 9th pick,
With their second
whatever their
lottery
second
pick.
first round pick was.
Yeah.
But I was close, okay, and I
I
think
saw-
they may have picked him if we had picked Suggs, so that's kind of annoying. I almost got the prediction right.
I saw him get picked, and I'm like, okay, damn, Yusuf was right.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he's going to the Magic. I forgot his brother played for the Magic as well. I forgot Mo Wagner was even in the league.
I knew he was in the league, but I forgot he was.
Yeah.
I low-key thought they weren't brothers, bro. Like the Bridges.
Yeah, bro. Dang, all these guys have the same last names. But
Honestly.
with Scottie Barnes, I also said like I said exactly what happened. I'd be pissed initially. Then after thinking about it, you know, watching a couple more of his highlights, he's basically a Draymond Green. And he's
a player that needs development.
He has
a lot of upside.
Because think about it this way, bro. He's a top 4 draft pick without a jump shot. Imagine if he develops that jump shot, how good he'll be. Like,
and it seems like he has the work ethic that Ben Simmons lacks.
Yeah, he seems excited to be here as well. Did you guys hear? You see, here's the thing. There's so much to talk about this episode because like we haven't posted in a while.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear? I'm hearing rumors that Jalen Suggs tanked his interview with us.
Yeah. I read a report on that, and I don't know who it was from, but I think it was someone from the Raptors thing.
Bro, if this dude, he lives in Minnesota. That's like the same weather as us, bro. So if he tanked his interview because of the weather, bro, I'm every time we play the Magic, bro, I'm gonna be rooting against this dude. I swear to God, bro.
I saw that they didn't want to release anything before the NBA draft just in case they were trading their pick. And I really hope they did trade their pick if they knew they were gonna go for Scottie Barnes. Like even if they get another second round pick in return. You know?
Nah, but that's the thing. I think they were that confident in Scottie Barnes, which I like. I think they wanted to put that confidence in him. I'm not that as mad as at the pick anymore. Hey, yo, his jump shot. I saw his jump shot. It's kind of fluid, like thing.
Yo,
he just didn't
honestly,
take that many because
if Suggs didn't want to come here,
exactly.
I'm glad he didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see Scottie?
Pick.
Did we see the reaction? Scottie Barnes, this guy didn't take his hat off.
Yeah.
Bro.
He had until the next day.
And did you see how happy Suggs was when Scottie Barnes got drafted 4th?
Yeah, bro. No, that's what the fishy part is, bro. Thing afterwards in his interview, he's talking all about like, oh yeah, you know, he literally said the entire Magic roster, bro, in his but so I was like, oh man, he had a feeling. It was funny though, because they had all like the cameras on Suggs, and then Adam Silver announced Scottie Barnes, and they all just rushed and turned it towards him, and he's like just dancing and stuff. Oh man.
But like, honestly, after drafting Scottie Barnes, like, and then the moves that Toronto kind of made.
Yeah.
I don't know what the future of the Raptors are like.
Yeah.
It's kind of in a weird position.
I wanted to bring that up too, but just going back to what Yusuf said, the NBA draft, I couldn't watch it. Like I was so I was so gassed because I thought it was at 9 p.m. Eastern, but it was
Yeah,
at
yeah,
8
yeah.
p.m. and that's when my shift finished. And as soon as I went on my phone was just blowing up, and then Shams, obviously being Shams, who ruined it for
Yeah.
us.
Man,
So
bro, I had to turn off Shams and Woj's notifications because like
I
I'm
wasn't gonna
not
go on
getting
Twitter. I wasn't gonna go on Twitter, but I saw Josh reply to the tweet. Well
yeah,
then, so I'm like, okay, this is definitely bad news. And
yeah,
everyone's trying to talk to me in the car, like, oh, how was work? I'm like, 1 second, NBA draft.
yeah.
No,
So
I had my live reaction to that. I think I deleted it because I needed
Yeah,
space on my
I
phone.
didn't make a reaction to. I was outside of the house, like
yeah,
I said. I was outside of the house. I was with family, and like what's it called? I had to open on my phone because I was bored, so I was
yeah,
like, yeah, I don't care. I'm watching this.
facts.
I think here's the thing. I had it like really low volume, so I wouldn't distract everyone else having like conversation and stuff. So then
Yeah,
I just see Adam Silver going up to a podium. It's like basically mute. I can't hear him, and then I just put it against my ear and I just hear Scottie Barnes. I was like, no. My heart literally just sinks. I watch him like dance his way to the what's it called, the podium. I was like, no way. I was literally speechless.
yeah.
It was crazy.
But I guess in Messiah we trust. Isn't like he on his? He's not even supposed to be in Toronto
Bro,
anymore.
my brother said the thing. I was like, shut up. He was like, yo, he's gonna leave us for the Magic. That's why he left Suggs on the board.
Wait,
Bro,
Bro,
wasn't last year supposed to be his
bro,
last
when
year?
he leaves for the Magic, he's like, "Oh yeah, I just left Suggs on board because I want."
Wasn't last year supposed to be his last year with the Raptors?
No, that
I don't know.
yeah, he needs to sign an extension, bro. But I feel like he's
Yeah,
gonna sign an extension.
No, but he
He
just
seems
screwing over
pretty
the
hands
Raptors before
on
he
in this
leaves.
yeah.
process. And if that's the last thing he does for us, I'm actually gonna be kind of disappointed.
Let's go back to Ian's point of how he, before I just said my point about the NBA draft. So how the Raptors, what did you say, Ian, about the Raptors?
They're kind of in like a weird position.
I
Like, where
agree.
are you going?
I
You
agree.
you kind of had like a win now roster,
Yeah. And it's
but
just like you don't know what their future is. You got players that are you like the timeline's all over the place. You're not trying to
yeah.
make some major
Yeah,
moves of
I
winning
just
now.
wanted to quickly transition thing. Madi texted me. I think he was in a little bit of a panic. Okay, he was like, "Yo, I'm seriously considering blowing it up." So like
No,
that's something.
not blowing it up, but
I mean,
trading
the
Siakam
trade you
with.
told me was a little bit of a blow up trade.
But okay, no, not really. If you see the roster that are right now, Yusuf, with the East, how they're going, we're not making any moves. There are no center on the
Yeah,
boards. I'm saying that if we are not gonna make any moves, any
I
center,
get you. I get you 100%. But like, here's my way of looking at it. I don't know if you guys agree with this. The Raptors team has so many question marks, man. Like
I
going
know.
into the
that's what I'm
season.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
There's so
Especially
many questions,
since
so I'm not really willing to make any like big time trades that like rushes into one direction yet. I'm saying wait until the trade deadline, see how the season plays out, see how what's it called, everyone plays, see how
okay,
Siakam comes back from an injury. You see how Van Vliet has improved over the offseason. You see Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah.
if he can take that next step. See Malachi if he can
but,
take that next step.
but before we
You see
talk about the
Scottie Barnes
future
is a
of the
bust.
Raptors,
You know what I mean? There's so many
Yeah.
question marks.
but before we talk about the future of the Raptors, I feel like we should go over what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing in the
I just
draft.
wanna
I have some more things to say about the draft. But
I just want to answer to Yusuf's point on how I was panicking. This is the perspective I was looking at it. When the Warriors said that they're going to offer a Siakam for two lottery picks, James Wiseman and Andrew Wiggins, I'm like, no, because I believe in my team. Because this was the expectation that we're going to get a Jared Allen. We're going to maybe trade for Ben Simmons. But what happens? No Jared Allen, no free agents, and we're just stuck with Scottie Barnes. So
And Goran Dragic.
I mean,
yes.
here's the thing. Like we're gonna go into that, but there is still a little bit of hope with that trade. But go ahead, man.
I'm still waiting for details. I'm opening Twitter every second, waiting for details. I don't know
Yeah,
why it's
bro.
not coming out.
No. We ain't talking about that yet. We're still on the draft part. I don't want to get into that
Yeah,
yet because I'm gonna get it
yeah,
like pissed.
yeah. So the
One? Yeah. Go ahead.
so yeah, going back to my point is that we've drafted Scottie Barnes, who plays like a Siakam in a way. same position. So I'm like, we don't have a center. We don't hope to get a center. We rather trade Siakam while the package is really good with Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman, and Andrew Wiggins. That's 3 solid young players that fit our timeline with OG, Scottie Barnes, Malachi Flynn, Gary Trent. Then keep a Siakam. And, it helps both teams because right now we're going into the path where we don't know what we're doing. It's like an Indiana Pacers kind of. It's like
Yeah.
we're not in a win-now situation.
I get it, but that's the thing. If we don't know what we're doing, we need to figure out what we're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
By
Like,
playing at,
No, but if
by
you
playing
wait too
it out.
long to
I
figure
don't
out,
think we make any trades before the season, other than the Lowry. Lowry
But if
was
you-
gone, I mean,
yeah.
like
I want to hear Ian's opinion. Ian, what do you
No, but
think?
like, okay, the thing about Yusuf is like, that's like a safe route to like kind of wait it out and feel out the scenario. But I feel like if you wait too long, like you just end up being stuck in mediocrity.
That's what I'm saying. Like right now,
Like,
Yusuf.
I'm not saying wait too long. I'm saying wait until the trade deadline.
But
Because
what
I
I'm
feel
trying
like
to
that's
say,
a good timeline to make some like.
but what if the Warriors don't want to
easier
give that
direction.
package up anymore? What if they don't want
Yeah,
to
like-
give that up?
We can always find it. It's Pascal Siakam, bro. There's no way he falls off a cliff. Man.
His value
is going down.
is going
don't
down.
Thing, what, bro? But once again,
Unless he
I
drops
don't
like
think
30
he
a
had
game.
solid package.
But the thing is, he's even injured.
If we're planning on trading Siakam, no matter what, we're choosing to blow it up. So like our return doesn't really matter. Look at the Rockets; they just gave away Harden, bro. Now Olympics,
no, okay, here's the thing,
They
here's the thing.
basically gave away Harden.
Siakam is like 27, right?
he is,
yeah.
27, 28.
If you wait too long until he's like 28, 29, like you're not, or even maybe till like the end of the trade deadline, let's say he plays like trash, you're not going to get the same return. Like if the sooner you blow it up, the more value you can get. Like look at the Thunder. They didn't feel it out.
Yeah.
They traded Russell Westbrook. They traded Paul George. They just
Yeah, well,
decided,
they
hey, screw it. We're
waited
gonna-
it out with Chris Paul. They could have flipped Chris Paul instantly like they did with Kemba Walker just now.
But that's what I'm saying right now.
And then you saw how well the Thunder did. You see what I'm saying? You don't
Yeah, but
like
they-
you got like
I see
You
what you're saying.
you
I
have to
see
wait
your
it
point.
out, man. You can't just
I
blow
see
it
your
up.
point. But the thing is, they didn't have a great trade package for Chris Paul. They were left with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to take on Chris Paul to get
I
this
mean,
first round
is
pick.
that Siakam package really that great? Wiggins and Wiseman and
I would take
Jonathan
that in a heartbeat.
Kaminga, Moses Moody, bro.
I don't think that wasn't the
that
trade
was
package.
it was both first round. It was both lottery picks. James Wiseman and Andrew Wiggins.
I don't think that was I don't think that was.
I think
Maybe
it was.
find out. I don't think that was.
I'm gonna search it up
Like,
right now.
Okay, but honestly, I'm surprised that Golden State drafted Kuminga.
You think so? Why?
I don't know.
I think they're gonna trade
pick,
him.
bro. That's a good pick.
No. I saw reports that like
Really?
after Steph Curry signed that super max, bro, this guy's gonna be making 53 million,
Good for him.
$750,000
Good for him. That's a baller, bro.
$1,000
That
a
is one
season.
of like the faces of the NBA.
Wow.
He paid what he deserves.
Wow.
Bro.
No, but my point about Kuminga is like he's a prospect that is like raw. You know what I mean?
Yo,
He's not
winners-
a polished
winners and
prospect
losers
like
of the
Cade or
draft.
Jalen Green.
Winners and losers of the draft.
But let me finish my point about
Yeah.
Kuminga. Kuminga's like physically like a beast, right? There's
Yeah.
so much potential in him. He can be like like a two-way monster, but he's not there yet. And Golden State's in a position where they need players that are there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So I
going
think they're
back
gonna
to your
trade Kuminga.
point, going back to your point on what you said about that they're trying to trade him, that the owner of the Warriors came out and said that we don't plan on trading it. So I'm not sure.
This is weird, man.
Because I'd honestly take Kuminga, Wiseman, and Moody for Siakam. Like even just those
Here's the
three.
thing. I know, like, even looking back at that trade, even if that is the package, I'm not that high on Wiseman. I don't like Wiseman that much. Wiggins
But-
is like,
I trust the Raptors' development enough.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, I get it. We have cool development. Yeah, man. I've heard it all, bro. We couldn't like thing. But I don't know how much can we like do with guys who aren't willing to work, and I don't know if Wiseman's willing to work.
I mean, he
Okay,
was a
so
rookie last year, so we'll have to
I
see.
think it would be Wiseman in the 7th pick.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't know. Really, is that package even worth it? Like,
Is it? What do you think, Ian?
I think it is.
I think
For
honestly,
Siakam, bro.
right now in the position that I'm looking the Toronto Raptors to be in, right? I think we have to move on from Toronto. We've spent 15 minutes on it, but just last points is that right now we're in a sticky situation. Like we don't even have a center. We don't have a center.
We have Aaron Baines.
I don't know, man.
no. This is
You
what my
guys are
size doing.
doing that package? Really?
Honestly, bro, I'm like, you could say I'm panicking, but it's just that I don't know what route the Raptors are
No,
going.
you guys are 100% panicking, man. This team isn't. This team is a play-in team right now, in my
I
opinion.
have faith in them.
Like,
I have faith.
You're
we'll
not
go through
making
the
it past the
standings,
first
and
round.
you'll realize that we're a lot better than you guys are thinking we are.
I know, no,
No,
I
but
know,
we're
I
not
know
making
we're a
it
lot
past the
better.
first round.
I know, but also, Yusuf, you have to understand that Siakam is injured for 5 months.
I don't care,
Scotty-
bro. He's an all-star. He's an
Scotty
all-star.
Barnes
Look at
plays
the
the same
numbers he's
position
putting
as
up.
him. If we drafted Jalen Suggs, I wouldn't be here saying yes, let's trade Siakam. But we drafted someone that plays the same exact way as Siakam and the position.
He can play. No. He can play point guard. He said he wanted to play
True,
point guard.
okay,
We
yeah.
can put him in point
I
guard.
don't
His
know.
Instagram bio is like 6'9" point guard.
6'9"
Exactly.
point guard.
He
So-
can be Kate Cunningham that can't shoot until we make him shoot.
But I don't know. Let's see. I'm just hoping the Raptors can make this because right now I'm becoming a depressed Raptors fan.
Yeah.
Like take
No,
it.
but like,
This
okay.
is the first time we've really disagreed on this podcast.
Yeah.
Because
My
I'm
last-
on
my-
the complete opposite side. I'm 100% waiting this out.
Maybe my opinion.
My last
changes.
point is this. My last point is this. I'd rather be a lottery team for like 3 years than a first round exit for the next 10.
I don't think we are though. Like, maybe next year, maybe this year, upcoming.
No, we're a first round exit for the next
Wait,
3 years at least.
Let me ask you a question, Yusuf. With the roster, how it is? No center. There's no centers on the board. The only center that is Kem Birch. So
Yeah.
we lost Lowry. Let's say the same team as from last year, but we add in Scottie Barnes, the 2 other rookies, and we lose
Dude,
Kyle
Bane's
Lowry.
got us. I know this. I know we're joking about this, but Bane seriously has to step up.
No,
Like-
he's not coming back on the team. If you
Yes,
think
bro. By the way, big shout out to DeAndre Bembry, Paul Watson, and who's Rodney Hood.
yeah,
Thank
Why the hell did we get
Thank you
rid
for
of
your
Bembry before
services.
Baines?
I'm very
No, we
surprised.
had to,
Paul
we had
Watson
to.
and DeAndre
Yesterday,
Bembry.
I saw Josh's tweet, like Josh Lavin, I don't know what his last name is.
Lewenberg.
Yeah, Lewenberg. Is that we had to make the decision yesterday,
Yeah.
and Baines' decision is today, and
Man,
Freddie Gillespie is.
I feel like we are going to regret Paul Watson. I have a lot. I thought he was ready to take the next step next year, but I wish him luck. A team would be very lucky to pick him up. A team is going to pick him up
Yeah.
because he is an NBA player. It's going to be the same as an O'Shea Brissett situation.
Lakers?
Watson's going to go off.
For
Bro,
Kyle.
if the Lakers pick him up, I'd be so pissed. He's a shooter, bro. Lakers. Go ahead. We'll talk about the Lakers and their
Yeah,
bum
in a
ass
bit.
later.
Okay,
But-
now let's move on to free agency.
Yeah.
No, wait, I want to say one more thing about the draft. I just want to quickly do a rundown because I knew about the prospects. Okay, Detroit had a good draft. Houston, good job with
Yeah.
picking Jalen Green. Mobley going to the Cavs. Surprising that they re-signed Allen. I thought Allen was.
That's what I
That
was surprised.
that was weird.
That
I'm
was
excited to
really-
see what they're gonna do with Mobley and Allen. Scottie Barnes,
Yeah.
that's to be decided. I feel like we're gonna, I want to say it's a dub, but to be fair, we have to wait and see. Orlando, that's a W. They got Jalen Suggs and Franz Wagner, 2 good players. Josh Giddey going at 6 was a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
I thought Davion Mitchell was gonna go there, but fair enough. He's decent. He's a decent player.
He showed out yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw the summer game.
No, I didn't watch it. But talking about
Did
Davion Mitchell, the Sacramento Kings picking Davion Mitchell again,
Kings
a
are
waste
poverty,
of a
bro.
draft.
They ain't going
Like,
nowhere.
They
ain't
said that they didn't want to draft Luka Doncic because they already had De'Aaron Fox for the guards. But the next 2 drafts, they pick Halliburton, who is a
bro.
guard, and then Davion Mitchell, who's 5'11".
The
No, but
Kings
the
are
thing-
poverty, man. What else do you?
No, I think they're like just traumatized by missing out on Luca, so they're just drafting every
They
guard
just
possible
drop
now.
guard after guard after guard, but it's like we're not. At least we're not gonna miss it this time. maybe. But I think the Warriors had a good draft. I really like the Kuminga pick.
Yeah, and
They
the
got
Moses
a
Moody.
raw player, like you said, a raw player in Kuminga, and an already proven player in Moody. I really like it. I'm excited. I'm excited because Flight already knows their names. I think he calls him Kumanga, and he likes the name Moody. So those are gonna be fun reactions. I'm
Yes, it is.
surprised. What's it called? Zaire Williams went to the Pelicans, or technically the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
That's the person they really had their eyes on. Like I was saying, like man, the Grizzlies wanted someone with that 10th pick, and if it was Zaire Williams, I don't know about that. James Bouknight going to the Hornets was a big drop, and this I'm gonna end on this. The biggest friggin' like mistake of the draft, bro. The Spurs have become poverty. Who is Joshua Primo?
he is Canadian.
I have no idea who that is, bro. Literally, they said his name. I was like, who? Literally, they had Moody Kispert, Trey Mann, Kai Jones, Jalen Johnson, Keon Johnson, and they
Yeah.
picked Joshua Primo.
I don't know. Let's see. We'll have to see. And
Bro,
wait
he's gonna. I don't. It's a shooting guard, bro. Oh my god, dude, bro. He's gonna. I have no idea why the Spurs chose him.
Talking about the Spurs though, and trying to transition to free agency,
wait.
there
No. Let's go. Let's go from name to name to name. Like first one
Day
to
to
get
day.
signed. Like
We
no,
have
yeah,
a list,
first-
by the
No,
way,
no.
guys. We have a list.
Wait, Ian. What did you want to say about the Spurs?
I just want to say like the return that they got
We'll get to
from
that.
that
We'll get
sign
to
and
that. We'll
trade.
get
No, wait. No. While we're on it, let's
Like
transition.
I was just talking about how the Spurs are poverty. Like you
Yeah.
could have gotten so much better from DeRozan, and you got like 3 nobodies.
Yeah.
You got Thaddeus Young. You got
From now, I'm gonna say Spurs are
Yeah,
getting the first overall pick next year. They're blowing it up.
Greg Popovich.
Yo, they suck right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like look at their team, man. Who do they have? Who do they have left? Like what?
Like, who did
Keldon
they even get
Johnson.
back?
They have
And
DeJounte
Walsh.
Murray, Keldon Johnson,
Yeah,
Jakob Pertl, Doug
Patty Mills
McDermott.
gone.
Doug
yeah, I
McDermott.
mean, bro, and they got Brendan. They got the Forbes dude.
Yeah. So what are winners and losers? One winner and one loser from the NBA draft.
We're
Winners.
still in the draft, bro. It's 22 minutes in.
Just a winner and loser. One winner, one loser.
I'm gonna say. Do I start?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Heat. The Heat
Winner.
are the winners.
Okay.
No biasness, but they've been making just basically because they've been making the most moves.
Yeah.
And the losers, I don't want to call us losers.
No, I'm saying of the NBA draft, not free
Oh,
agency.
the draft.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Oh,
We're
I
still-
already. Oh, I just said mine. Thing Warriors are the winners,
Warriors
and the
are winners.
losers are the Spurs.
Okay, I think the winner is the Rockets. They got 3 solid players, and the loser is Kings because Davion Mitchell.
The
And Ian, what
Rockets
about you?
did very well.
Yeah.
Let's say second round pick.
I think winners. I'm gonna go with Warriors.
Okay.
And losers. I'm gonna go with the Raptors because I don't know where the hell we're going anymore.
Okay. So
The
let's
Raptors, they
finally
confused me. The Raptors
Let's-
because they're making my head hurt.
Yeah.
let's finally go into free agency. And let's see. So first, you guys want to go from first signing to the second, like first, second.
Yeah, wait. So
Yeah.
over
Honestly, no.
here,
Let's go with like
it
teams.
says it by team to team alphabetical order.
Yeah, I have a different thing where it says like 1, 2, 3. But yeah, we can go from team to team.
because
Yeah,
like
so-
there's some individual signings that are big, and then there's some like team
Yeah.
signings.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay. Let's start
This-
off with the most juiciest ones. Okay.
Lakers.
You want to start off with the Lakers? I was going to the Bulls.
You want to do Bulls? I'm fine with either.
Let's start with the Bulls.
All right.
So, free agency started at, was it 6 or 5 p.m. Eastern? 6 p.m., right? Eastern?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was 6 p.m. And as soon as it happened, Lonzo Ball signed and trade
bro,
with the Bulls.
instantly as soon as 6 p.m. hit, my phone started blowing up.
Facts, bro. It was already
Literally,
good.
like from
No,
tweets.
but like
I was like,
what
oh
a
my God, please,
backcourt.
just
I
don't be
know.
Allen. And literally
What
within
a
the first
back-
5 minutes, like three of the people we had on our radar got
Who? Lonzo,
signed.
Allen, and
Lonzo, Allen, and Noel, bro.
Noah.
Instantly,
Yeah.
that was like first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What a backcourt. Here's the thing. Zach LaVine, shooting guard, amazing, right? He can
Yeah.
shoot the lights out. He's a scorer. And then you have Lonzo Ball, playmaker, defender.
That's what I'm saying.
Like those two have really good
And
synergy. That's like the kind of backcourt that Damian Lillard needs.
and his shooting is
Yeah,
like his
only
shooting.
getting better.
That's what I'm saying. And then you add a DeMar DeRozan who can fill in with that scoring for Lonzo's Ball. So
Yeah.
right now you have a lineup of Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan,
I have
Patty
a
Mills.
question.
Yeah.
Has Levine made the playoffs before?
No, he hasn't.
No, he has.
So
ones with
what
the
if, because we
Wolves.
know DeRozan ain't the best playoff from past experience. He's
Bro,
not the best playoff
come
performer.
on. Let's
So
not
what
put-
if Lonzo? Because Lonzo hasn't made the playoffs either.
okay,
What if
but
Lonzo, Levine, and DeRozan suck in the playoffs?
similar
all three of them are
situation to the
chokers,
Suns. You could have
And they
said that
just
with
brick everything. That'll be the funniest thing ever. It would
And
suck. I love DeRozan, but
yeah. And
it would
then you
look
have
pretty funny,
Vucevic.
bro. They're just chucking up bricks, and the bench is like saving them or something. Oh man.
But
Vucevic
yeah.
is like people don't talk about him
That's what I'm
enough.
saying, bro. That team is so well constructed. You have defense in Patty Mills and Lonzo
No,
Ball.
Patty Mills isn't.
Patty
No,
Mills.
no, not Patty Mills.
Patrick Williams.
Patrick
Mills.
Williams. Yeah, thank you.
Where's Patty Mills from?
Patrick Williams. You have shooting in Zach LaVine, Vucevic, and somewhat Patrick Williams. You have
And Lonzo.
scoring. Lonzo,
Lonzo's a good
yeah.
shooter, bro. Lonzo's a good shooter.
I'm calling it. He's shooting 40% this year.
Yeah, dude. Lonzo can shoot now. Lonzo
And
can
then
shoot now.
he's-
I'm confident in that.
The scoring is DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. So that team is so it's so nice.
It's
It's
a
just got
playoff
everything.
team.
And I don't know if you guys watched DeRozan last year, but he made strides as a
He did.
playmaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did.
He
And
got
like
robbed of the All-Star team. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys remember that.
Yeah,
People
he did,
forget
he
him,
did.
bro.
Like
He got robbed.
his half court playmaking improved dramatically, and like
Yeah.
a lot of people are saying Lonzo Ball isn't the best half court playmaker. So DeMar DeRozan can help with that playmaking.
It's gonna be fun to see who like tries to take that spot as the first option because
Yeah.
it's between Levine and DeMar,
Also,
and I don't know
Vucevic.
really if maybe DeMar will be like, you know what, for the first time in my career, I want to be the second option. Levine, this is your team, you take the ball, and maybe he
But
improves.
I don't think they'll
That's
have.
why I was low key like, you know, if he joins the Heat, it'll be cool to see him as a second option to see
Yeah.
how he
No, but-
plays.
I don't have any concerns about their synergy.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
It's just
chemistry-
it's just a nice constructed roster.
Zach he doesn't need the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like,
He can play
he
off
can move
ball.
around,
Yeah,
catch,
but
shoot.
I'm saying I think he's gonna take the ball on his. I don't know if DeMar DeRozan. I want to see DeMar DeRozan play as a second option.
Yeah. Let's see it play out. I think
I
it's
wanna-
a really
yeah,
nice team.
Bulls
I'm
Bulls are a team that are in a good spot. You know.
Yeah, I think they're top 6 seed easily.
And you have they might re-sign Laurie too. Like
Yeah.
who knows?
And they
I
have
think they're gonna trade him as well. They
They
make
have
him
an
cool.
asset,
But when
yeah,
you're on
sign and
that
trade.
high ground of making trades and acquisitions and stuff, you just keep rolling, bro.
Yeah.
So they're gonna trade.
so
him.
they have it's not done yet because they can do a sign and trade with Laurie Marketing to improve that bench.
Yeah.
And they have Caruso.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Caruso.
Oh yeah. I forgot for that
I
bench.
forgot
play.
about that. What the bro, that
Perimeter
was weird.
defense off the bench. Beauty.
Yeah,
Beauty.
All Lakers
What-
fans are crying. That's what I like to see. Shout out Caruso.
not anymore though.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they're over it.
Talking
It's
about the
fans,
Lakers.
bro, they're over it.
Let's transition to the Lakers because you wanted to start off with the Ian. I want to start off with the Bulls. So it looks like the Lakers are becoming a retirement.
There are two camps right now. There are two camps on Twitter right now: retirement home Lakers or super team Lakers. I don't know
Bro,
which one you guys
That
think it is.
super team is so stupid. No, you cannot say they're a super team. They
No, man, come
got
on.
Dwight
bro.
Howard to a 1 year contract. They got freaking
No.
Carmelo Anthony, Kent Bazemore, Wayne Ellington, and Trevor Ariza. They're all past their prime. They're just old veteran
They're
players.
still serviceable.
Yeah, they're just, but it's not nowhere close to being a super team.
No,
Nowhere
but you
close.
It-
honestly, I can see a Malik Monk Finals MVP
Oh yes, and Malik Monk, that was underrated.
and Kendrick Nunn.
Yo, no. I'm surprised you said it's not a super team, man. What the Westbrook? LeBron
It
and
is a super
AD.
team. I
That's
think it's a
3
super team.
superstars. I think that's an automatic super team.
You think it's a super team?
I think the Nets are
100%.
still more of a super team.
More, bro.
Especially now, we'll get into that later.
What's it, bro? Like,
Lakers are
No.
stacked.
it's 100% a super team. I can't believe you said it's not even close.
I don't think it's a super team. I don't. I think we see the Nets as being a super team. LeBron, he's regressing. 36 years old. It's 36.
It's LeBron James.
No,
He's
I
not
don't care how
regressing, dude.
old he is. He doesn't
Recency
age,
bias
bro.
is
He
a-
don't age.
maybe
He
recently.
don't
Recency
age.
bias is
Yeah.
a drug. He was number one in MVP
Yeah.
votings before he got injured.
I don't think it's a super team. I think it's a very stacked team, but I don't think it's a super team yet.
Why is it not a super team? Just
I
because
don't
of the
think so.
bench?
No, I mean you see,
The
you
bench is
compare
good.
it to other teams like Golden State. They had Curry, Clay, Durant, Draymond Green, Iguodala off the bench.
Okay, but like you're comparing that
Yeah,
arguably
those
the
are 5
greatest team of
players
all time.
compared
Like,
to a thing. What?
if you-
LeBron, AD, and
And Westbrook. That's it.
and Melo, who's gonna
Okay,
do a lot
but
better.
Melo is it's not prime Melo.
He's gonna have a good bro. He's gonna improve.
Nah,
He's gonna
I don't
improve
think
next year. He's
I
a
don't think
very good player. He's a starting caliber player. They got
He can just
THT.
play, like,
They're gonna
corner
get
threes.
THT back.
Yeah,
They
they
might
brought
get
him back.
Shooter
They already
back.
brought him back. They already brought THT
They
back.
brought him back. What'd they sign
Yeah.
him to? I didn't even see that.
30 million, 32 million 3
yeah.
years.
Yeah, I think they. I don't know. Who knows what they do with Shooter, but they might bring Shooter back. Bro, that's a
Probably sounds good.
super team. That's a super team, bro. I don't care. That's a super team. 3 stars,
And-
automatic super team.
Dude, I'm so convinced that Rob Pelinka, like when he was talking to these players, he had a gun in that meeting.
That
There's
guy's
no way a 23-year-old Malik Monk signs a minimum
No,
with the
but
Lakers.
Ian, you were shocked about that. But I brought up the point where I think he's trying to do the DeMarcus Cousins, where you.
But DeMarcus is past his prime with the,
But no,
with the
but
Warriors.
when that happened,
Injured.
but when he went with the Warriors, he only had one injury. He was still dominant. He just wanted
That
to
was
get
after an Achilles injury.
Yeah, true. I guess what you're saying.
Malik
I
Monk
feel
is a fully
but-
healthy.
But everyone's like doubting Malik Monk, so him getting he can show how he's a big factor in this Lakers team. So
No, but he can be like. I'm convinced Malik Monk can be a second or third option on a good team.
I don't know about that.
Like
I
when
don't
he got the
think
minutes, no, they didn't play him in Charlotte. That's
yeah,
the thing.
they did
Like,
it.
Charlotte
Because-
ruined talent. Charlotte ruined.
They had
whenever
LaMelo
Malik
Ball.
Monk
Yeah,
got a chance to prove himself in Charlotte, he showed out.
yeah, he did, and that's a huge signing for the Lakers. A beauty signing for the Lakers. So I'm excited for Malik Monk, and then
And I had him on my fantasy team, so I have like a small.
that's what I'm
soft
saying.
spot.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to bring up I didn't want to be the one to bring up fantasy again, but
Bro, that's gonna be AIDS this year. There's so many questions. I don't know who I'm gonna pick. I suck at fantasy anyways, bro. I'm so bad.
bro.
I'm
Me and
actually trash.
Noah's trying to Ian. I think you're
Yeah.
He's trying to start it again.
Oh my
So-
god, I'm bro. I'm always trash at fantasy, dude.
Yeah. And then more of the Lakers. This was really surprising. Kendrick Nunn signs to a 10 million 2-year deal.
Oh yeah, that's another player, Kendrick Nunn. They have.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a super team, bro. That's a super team.
I don't know. Let's see. That can be the title of the video. Tony, you
Yeah.
know, is the
Yeah.
Lakers
And
a
leave
super
in the
team?
comments wherever you're watching this if the Lakers are a super team. or
Do
not.
you think the
They're a
Lakers are a super team?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
There you go.
you have 3 top 15 players, plus a really good bench. Like they addressed their shooting issues. Wayne Ellington is like what, a 43 to something 3-point shooter. Malik's a 40%. Carmelo's 40%. Trevor Ariza, he's like a 36, but he's still like respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing we should move on, but like I just want to quickly before we move on to trades, quickly shout out people that got big paydays. Trae Young, 5-year, $207 million extension. Shout out
John
to
Collins.
Luka
5-year.
Doncic, $200 million. Shout out.
Oh,
to him.
Doncic signed?
Yeah,
Re-signed?
Doncic signed for a lot, bro. That was big. Who else? Jared Allen. I'm not as happy about that. He got paid.
John Collins
5
just
years.
happened right before we started this podcast.
Yes,
5
sir.
years, $125 million.
Shea
Yeah, Shea.
He got his extension.
And then Steph Curry just got the bag amongst all bags.
Okay.
I want to ask you guys a question. Is that the biggest bag in NBA history?
Yo, hello,
I think
hello,
so.
hello. Aaron Baines' deal becomes fully guaranteed today. He won't be a Raptor next season.
Yes, bro. I thought you were gonna say that they re-signed
I
him.
know. I tried
you
to scare you with
Yo,
that.
you gave me a heart. I don't know if you guys saw my reaction. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, let's freaking
Aaron
go.
Baines is gone, so now we got Ken Birch and Freddie Gillespie.
If they don't waive him by 5 p.m., it will indicate.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't. But he's gone by all indications.
No, wait, no, it's 100%.
Yeah, I know, but he said by all indications Baines is gone.
Yeah,
I mean, like, did we expect anything different?
maybe, bro. What if Masai's trying to tank again? Like,
Bro.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Butler got also like a really big contract.
Yeah,
Same
Butler
with
got a big
Duncan
contract.
Robinson.
yeah. Duncan
With that, we
Robinson.
should swiftly move on to the Heat.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I want to talk about. We're delaying the inevitable. The
Yes.
sadness. I'm a little bit. I was a little bit more prepared. Here's the thing, with the free agency, I was prepared. I was prepared for Lowry to go.
Yeah,
With
same.
the reason I was so like upset in the trade deadline was because I wasn't mentally prepared for him to leave. With this, I'd prepared myself. I was like, Lowry's gone. Let's just look to the future. He's gonna what's it called? He's gonna sign whether it's a 10-day, a 1-year contract with us to end
Yeah.
his career. That's all I was asking for,
Yeah.
and I'm happy about that. But Heat are good, bro. Here's the thing about why I love this signing for the Heat. Non-biased, leaving my Lowry attachment aside, he's my favorite player.
Yeah. Same.
Bam
He got me into
Adebayo
basketball.
is going to take a huge step next year.
Yeah.
Here's why. Look at what he did when Tyler Hero was going crazy with a good point guard. Look at the past. He hasn't had a superstar point guard
Yeah.
other than when Tyler Hero was playing like a superstar. You know what I mean? In the bubble. And who else was playing insane in the bubble? Bam.
Bam.
Bro, I think Bam plays like a superstar when he's paired with a superstar point guard.
But they are known for being the bubble guppies.
But I don't think Bam's a bubble boy because he could
He
have
was
made
an
the
all-star.
All-Star team. He was putting up
Yeah,
decent
yeah.
numbers to play. But with Lowry, bro, I think Bam can take that next step. And
That's
I'm
gonna be
excited.
interesting. I'm rooting for the Heat now. Obviously,
Oh,
I
they
want to
just-
see my boy.
What's it
Lowry
called?
win.
Like I said, bro, when they start rolling with those acquisitions, they just keep going. They got
And
Marcus
then
Morris and PJ Tucker.
PJ
Two
Tucker. So
solid pieces.
that was a huge. PJ Tucker is going to be clutch for them.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the C team. They made some. One thing I am still confused about is what are we getting for Kyle Lowry? Like I want to know. I want it to be confirmed.
Okay, here's what I hear. My sources: Precious Achua, Dragic, and a pick. But
No, but they're trying to
we're
make
gonna
it a three-way
flip
deal.
Dragic for someone else on another team. That's why they
Wait.
haven't announced it yet.
You're telling
That's
me we get
what
a pick with that? Precious Achua plus a pick?
A second
I
rounder.
think. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to do.
I've been just seeing Dragic and Precious
Achua.
Achua. Precious Achua. I've been just seeing that. And apparently,
honest?
Masai had the option to choose from Tyler Hero and Precious Achua. So,
Maybe he's
This
high
guy
on Precious
sucks.
now,
What the
bro.
hell is
bro,
Masai is losing all my faith. All my trust.
I don't know, bro. I see people saying on Twitter, "Oh, he's gonna leave, and this is all gonna make sense."
Yeah, for sure.
Like Tyler Hero isn't that great, but he's not like he's better than Precious
I was excited
Achua.
with Hero. But what's it called? Precious is decent, you know.
Maybe
decent.
because maybe
Maybe
he
he
didn't
sees
want
him
to
as
do
the,
that.
as the center
No.
of the future. Maybe
He didn't want to do Tyler Hero because we already have a lot of guards. Maybe
That's
Gary
true.
Trent.
Maybe wants
Fred
to focus on
VanVleet.
Malachi and Gary
Yeah.
Trent, Freddie, moving forward. Who knows?
And Raptors, talk about the Raptors. They
Tyler
re-signed.
Hero's so much better than Malachi Flynn.
Yo,
Why are we banking on Malachi Flynn?
yo. Free agent Ennis Cantor has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Boston Celtics. That's
Bro,
crazy.
I thought there's some Raptors news. Like you're gassing me
Funny,
up.
bro.
Like
That's funny. But that's funny. He's going back to Boston.
Yeah, he is. So while we're on the Raptors, they re-signed Gary Trent to a 3-year, $54 million deal. Before we move on for this, so that's $18 million a year. The guy we traded for him also got $18 million a year, which is Norman Powell.
Yeah.
So we're all Raptors fans. What do you guys think? Would you guys rather have Norman
Gary
Powell
first.
on 18 years or Gary Trent on 18 years? The only difference is one is locked up for 3 years, one is locked up for 5 years.
Can I go first?
Yeah, Ian, you go first.
I will take Gary Trent Jr.'s contract like
Yeah.
10 times out of 10 because a couple of things. Norman Powell is what, 5 years, 90 million?
Yeah.
Gary Trent is 3 years, 54. It's the same amount.
Yeah.
But okay, Gary Trent's what, 23? Norman Powell's like 29.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull
And
up that
Gary
age.
Trent Jr., his contract is shorter. That means he's easier to trade. So if anything goes wrong, teams want that guy on their team. He's easier to trade. Norman Powell, you're gonna have him until he's 34. He's not gonna be good when he's
Norman
34.
Powell's 28, just to confirm.
Okay, he's not gonna
Yeah.
be good when he's 33
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Like, and no
And
one's
Gary
gonna
Trent's
want him.
No
at that
chill,
point.
bro. Hey, I want to start by saying. I mean, you go ahead. Finish your point.
Yeah,
No, that's basically what I was saying.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
his
I want to start
contract's
off
too
by
long.
shouting out Norman Powell for getting paid, man. Like, the guys, it's like the same as the Freddie situation. He got paid. Good for him.
Yeah,
I'm happy for anyone who gets paid, whether it's Marcus Smart, a guy I hate, or what's it called, Lowry, who I love. Just getting paid, fair enough, bro.
So, Yusuf, what are your thoughts on this? What I asked.
I mean, that depends. Am I like what's it called? Thinking about the future?
No, just as a standpoint as of
right
now.
now, Norman Powell is the better player.
No, not the better player. I'm
Nah.
just saying, which one would you rather take? You can look at future, everything in consideration. Right now,
Yeah,
future,
then
the
Gary,
Raptors fit Gary, right?
He's like exciting.
Yeah.
People forgetting, bro, the tear he was on when he initially joined
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
If he gets on that once again, and that was him as the starter, then we benched him
Yeah.
and he sort of slowed down.
Yeah.
He had injuries.
I
and
wanna
we just basically did.
I wanna go in and I wanna say Gary Trent Jr., right? Because first of all, he's 6'5", 2 inches taller than Norman Powell. He's a better defender, right? And he fits with our age group. Like,
Norm's more athletic though. On your point about height, Norm's more.
yeah, Norm's more athletic, but one thing I like about Gary Trent is that the point that Ian brought up, he is younger, so he fits with our timeline, and he has a lot of upside. So I'm excited for him.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be exciting.
We should move on.
Yeah, let's
move on to Portland. Nice little transition. Because
Portland.
I have some things to say about Portland. It's not going to be long.
Okay, so guys, they signed. Talking about Norman Powell, they signed him to a 9-year, and guess what? Who they signed? Cody Zeller for a 1-year deal. Yo, that's one step closer for Damian Lillard asking to request a trade.
What do you
Bro,
mean,
I'm so slow. I genuinely thought you thought that was exciting. I'm actually so slow. Bro. It's the morning, guys. It's the morning.
And dude, guess who they signed? Guess who they signed?
Tony Snell, bro.
Tony Snell, bro. He's gonna pull up with that 0.0000 stat line.
But he is the first player.
Yo, he shoots lights out, bro.
He is the first player to do 50-50-100. 50-50-100. So.
He's crazy, bro.
Dude, and then the Cantor's gone now too. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
But Dame said, "Get me a good supporting cast," and then they signed Tony Snell.
What did you want to say, Ian?
I was gonna say the same thing as you basically said. That's just Dame going to relegation.
Man, why can't we get no superstar talent? I guarantee you, if Damian Lillard, we were in the position of the Trailblazers, we'd be putting everyone around Dame.
Talking about Damian Lillard, I saw reports that Raptors are trying to trade for him. Yeah, we've seen a lot of reports. Ben Simmons, Jared Allen, Lonzo Ball, nothing up.
Pull the trigger on something. Masai, stop playing Candy Crush.
Yeah. We talked about all those names. You know who we ended up signing?
Yo, who?
Forward from Turkey, Sam Decker.
Apparently he's racist. We got a racist forward from Turkey.
Bro.
And we were talking about getting Alonzo Ball and Jared Allen.
then we
And
go
yeah.
Sam Decker.
Also, the last center that we had hope for, Kelly Olynyk signed with the Detroit Pistons.
I like
Uh,
that.
I
really,
really
you
like
do? You like that?
Oh yeah, bro, that's exciting. That Detroit's an exciting team.
Yeah,
You,
dude,
There's some veteran
a
experience.
big three of Cade Cunningham, Jeremy Grant, and Kelly Olynyk.
I
What?
didn't really like the signing. I was confused because I was
That's the veteran experience. It's a very young team, so
like
they
Isaiah. You have Isaiah Stewart where you want to develop, right? I think what they're trying to do with this is that they're gonna get Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk's gonna go lights out, and then they're gonna trade him next year, and get more value out of him. So I think that's what they're trying to
I was
do.
thinking he's that veteran for Detroit
Yeah.
because
Okay.
I mean,
That
like,
that could
they
make
Also a
sense.
just
Also.
sniper. You know the Kelly Olynyk pull-up three?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Big.
And
why
then Corey Joseph, 2-year, $10 million deal. That makes sense. You know, you want
Yeah.
to try to
Pistons.
veteran, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And Trey Lyles. So yeah,
I know no one really cares
Yeah.
about him.
no, really cares about
Pistons
it.
gonna be exciting. Shout out Chris
Yeah.
Paul. Shout out Campaign.
Oh
Campaign.
yeah,
people
talking
called
about the
him
Suns.
out.
Let's
People
go to the
called,
Suns.
counted him out. He came back and he got paid 3 years, 19 million. Good for him.
So I saw a lot of people on Twitter talking about Chris Paul got overpaid. So 4 years contract worth up to 120 mil. I heard that the last 2 years are not guaranteed. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think he got overpaid, or
He
do you
did.
think?
I don't think he got overpaid. He deserved that contract. From
Okay.
what he did in the season, he deserved the
But
contract. If you were thinking from an executive point of view, then yeah, you know what I mean, he ain't worth it. But he deserved it, so you gave him the money to stay.
but not overpaid for this season. Do you think the contract length is too much? 4
No,
years, 120.
no, he gets
That's
what he
fine.
asked for after having a good season.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my opinion.
Ian, what about you? What do you think?
I think it's fine. They're like basically betting that he's gonna be good for like 2 more years,
Yeah.
and just accepting the fact that it'll be bad for like the
I
last.
I, I
two.
wanted to say
And
the
if he
same thing.
starts playing bad, just trade him to the Lakers.
I wanted to say I wanted to say the same thing where I think by signing this, they did overpay him 4 years. He's gonna get paid when he's 40 years old. But I think going into this, it's like, okay, we're gonna get 2 years, like Ian said, and he's gonna help us make the playoffs, maybe win. And then because if the Suns win, they don't give a crap about this contract. Like, we got a championship. Right? So I think that's the mindset they're going in with, and then Cameron, so that's going to be interesting. And then Cameron Payne, 3 years, 19 million. That's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
That's an absolute steal.
Solid player, solid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
probably
then
paying him a bit more than $6 million a year.
yeah, and then JaVale McGee. I really like that as a backup center.
Just this
Five.
man's going into every team, bro. I love
Ring
JaVale.
chasing. So
Thing. I want to say something about the Pelicans real quick. I know, like we're at the point of the podcast where we have no swift transition, so I'm just literally saying straight up, poor Zion. He ain't.
Devontae Graham.
He got Devontae.
what do you got? I saw a lot of mixed emotions about the Devontae Graham. What do you guys think?
I think it's
He's
irrelevant.
a good
They're still
player,
bad.
but like, it's not the help Zion needs, bro. Zion needs help. He can't do it by himself. Clearly,
I mean, Devontae Graham is a good shooter.
I know,
like,
but
two years
shooter,
ago.
but so is
What's
like
2
Lonzo?
years ago. But see, that's what I'm saying.
Lonzo.
Two things about is that they had Plan A where they're gonna get Kyle Lowry.
Yeah.
We
Kyle
heard that for
Lowry,
2 weeks.
Devontae Graham.
After Kyle Lowry's like, no, like screw you, Pelicans. I won a championship. You know, I'm gonna go to Heat. They didn't have a plan B. Like, they didn't want to re-sign Lonzo. I feel like they should have, and they got nothing back for Lonzo. So,
yeah,
you know,
Shout
They're
out-
just a city of L's.
they're poverty, just like the Kings, low key.
Yeah, that's a poverty franchise too. That's another poverty franchise. But
So they're trying to relocate.
Yeah.
to relocate, bro, come to Vancouver. Get us a second Canadian team.
Nah,
So one
I'm fine
one
with this
signing that
Toronto, low key.
one signing that went silent was Tim Hardaway re-signing with
Oh, yes,
the
he did.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, that 4 years, 74 million.
Mavericks gonna get Dragic as well, by the way.
Yeah. Honestly, this is what I'm kind of thinking. I said this in our group chat. So I heard that people saying like, oh, if we trade Kyle Lowry to the Mavs, we might get Porzingis. So I mean, there's either two options. We get Dwight Powell from the um from the Mavericks, or I kind of have a feeling that we might get Porzingis. I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
we
I
want.
get.
don't know. I don't really care at this point.
I don't want
I,
Porzingis, bro.
I just want to see the Raptors. I just want
I
to.
want, I want to talk about the Knicks though.
I just want to see the Raptors make moves.
All
Yeah,
right, yeah.
the Knicks.
The Knicks, I am not a fan of what they did this year.
Really?
In the offseason.
No.
Okay,
Kemba.
let me explain. Let me explain. With Kemba, it changes a bit.
Yeah.
But before the Kemba signing, I was like pretty unhappy. Because look at this. Last year, the Knicks were a young team with so much cap space
Yeah.
and overachieved, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, we're in a really good position. We can like sign another max player and compete for a championship.
Yeah.
And then you sign let me see. You sign Nerlens Noel to over 10 million a year, Alec Burks to 10 million a year.
Noel's a good pickup. Noel.
No, but I'm saying like you're like slowly chipping at your
I guess.
cap space
I guess what you
But-
mean.
without getting a lot in return.
But
And like if
low-key-
you keep going in this direction, like you're not going anywhere.
But low key, that's the market value now. That's the value of the market. It's like you can have average players like a role player, like Gary Trent. Look at him; he's not even a starter, and he got 18 million. So that's kind of the market at the moment.
It's
So
good, man. People getting paid. I like
that's
it.
what I'm saying. It's like we're in the stage of 2021 where that's the market value at that point.
I know, but like
I
the
like
Knicks kind of like made worse what they were so good at last year. Like they're the big upside about the Knicks. They kind of like made that worse without doing too much.
I like what the Knicks did. I think they brought these players back. They lost Reggie Bullock to the Mavericks, right? But they brought Rose back, who was amazing for them. They brought Alec Burks for them, who stepped up in the playoffs when one of the games, and they brought Nerlens Noel for them, who helped them defensively. And they brought in Evan Fournier, who is not just a
Yeah.
shooter, but he's a scorer. Where if he's not having it on just from the shooting night, he can score for them. So I think that's really nice what they did. And plus, today we got the news that they signed Kemba Walker. So they have a starting lineup of Kemba Walker, RJ Barrett, Fournier, Julius Randle, and Nerlens Noel. So
Like I just think that you went from if you're the Knicks, you went from a team with a lot of cap space, a lot of potential, and you're an overachiever to kind of like a middle of the pack. Like because like they're good, but they're not the Nets. They're not
yeah,
the Heat. They're not the Bucks.
I mean, no one's realistically, no one's the Nets or the
Yeah.
Heat. Or the
Yeah,
Bucks.
but like
I don't
you
think
got rid of what
God,
was so good about you.
yeah,
without catapulting
as
yourself
mean
to
as
the
it is, I feel like if you're a team like the Heat or the Bucks, you're low key hoping for some injuries to help you out a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah,
So-
I just wanted to, since we're like nearing the end of the episode, we're almost reaching an hour. I wanted to quickly. I think we've talked about all the teams that we really wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start listing some names, some big things that like stand out to me. So we're just gonna go rapid fire here. You guys cool with that?
We didn't talk about Patty Mills yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wanted to bring that up.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, let's talk.
I
about
think
that.
that's a steal for the Nets.
absolute steal.
Absolute steal, bro. That's a nice move for them.
Yusuf, what do you think about that?
I like it.
2
That's
years,
a
12
veteran.
million.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. It's
He's-
a veteran.
Playing amazing for Australia. So
I mean,
He's
that's-
a baller on the Sun.
That's
the Spurs
FIBA
too.
though. That's FIBA
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
You random ass me. Ricky Rubio scored at 38 against the U.S.
Facts.
But like, what they call it? FIBA basketball, like anyway.
No, but like when he didn't play too many minutes on the Spurs, but when he did, he was good.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
think coming off a bench, I think that's really nice for them. And then the player they lost was Spencer Dinwiddie, who signed with the Wizards. So
That was
I
a
don't know.
weird. That was very weird. That was weird.
Is
It was-
Kuzma,
not a guy
KCP,
out there,
and
yeah.
Spencer Dinwiddie the supporting cast to make Beal happy?
I don't know what direction they're going in as well. Like
Yeah.
they're not trying to win now with Beal, so they added Spencer Dinwiddie. So are they just fine with being a playoff team?
They're more, but that's the thing about the Wizards. They're like more towards blowing it up. They're like ideas. I think it's more clear that they should blow it up than us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
Because we have like
a lot more clear.
2 players, not just one, that are like kind of getting older, but they're like stars.
Yeah.
And Van Vliet and
Is there anyone else
Siakam.
you want to talk about before I start rapid firing names at you guys?
No, yeah, I think I'm
Just go,
good.
go.
Oh wait, no, one more thing. Andre Drummond. What do you guys think?
Joel Embiid has trolled Drummond so much
I
on
know.
Twitter.
I think this was just a move where it's like if
I
anything
told
happens
you
to
guys
Joel,
I've never liked Drummond, bro. I've always hated this dude. He's so ass.
I think
But-
this was if anything happens to Joel, we have a.
You have Drummond. Drummond.
I don't want to say it because I don't want you to roast me, but an above average center, you know, somewhat.
He's better than Aaron Baines.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
hard, bro.
Yeah.
What Honestly, Marty's a better center
You
than
take
Aaron Baines.
steroids and grow
Low-key,
like what? However many inches I need to, and like what's it called? I'll be better than Aaron Baines.
Marty's post game by itself is better than Aaron Baines' entire center career.
And this guy's like 100 pounds more than me.
Aaron Baines shot better from 3 than you guys did in your 1v1 though.
That's fair.
We didn't shoot any threes.
There wasn't a 3-point line.
Yeah, there wasn't.
We need a new court, bro. That double rim ain't
Yeah,
it.
bro.
We need a new
That
court.
was
See me on any other court, and you're dead.
okay. You
All
want
right.
that rematch?
I don't know. The viewers don't know this, but I had just come back from a trip where my plane was delayed, and I had to go out to bed at like 3.
Oh, so that's what your excuse is.
So
No,
the
There's no
fatigue-
excuses, bro.
Yo, yesterday I had a nice ball session. I went to the gym, and then in the evening I went for a ball session. It's kind of nice.
I played some soccer yesterday, and I missed all the trades.
Yeah, you try to get me to play soccer. No.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm like pulling up in my like shades, just there to chill, waiting for people to come. They're like, "Yo, come play soccer, bro." I'm like, "Nah, bro. I off soccer. I offed it."
Come on,
Dude,
man.
One thing I want to say about the Heat. You do not want to get into a fight. Dude, we have
yeah.
Markieff Morris, Jimmy Butler.
They
Markieff
got
Morris.
school threats, bro.
Yeah.
They got all these school threats.
Wait, what?
Markieff Morris signed with the Heat.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
put Morris. That's
Oh,
why
what
I
the-
literally said this at the start when we were talking about the Heat.
Oh, damn,
Dude,
he signed him
they
yesterday.
just got menaces.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
he all got
don't know
menaces
about
to
that.
society, bro. But anyways,
PJ Tucker, like
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kyle
yeah.
Lowry
yeah.
You see what Kyle Lowry did to Ben
he's on
Simmons?
menace all the time, but that's just because he's
in the bubble. He's like
and then Aaron Gordon.
Aaron
Eric-
Gordon.
It was Aaron Gordon. He like teared him down from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry, yo.
Thing.
Remember what he
Alright.
did to Ben Simmons? I don't know if you guys remember at the bubble. Where he's like, come
No.
pull up to my room. My room number's 839.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
That was jokes. But
Okay.
I mean, do you
Can I
want
rapid fire
yeah.
names?
Yeah.
Can I rapid fire names finally? John Collins, 5-year, $125 million contract. Good
Yeah,
for him.
we
He
talked
got
about
paid.
that.
Rodney Hood, 1-year contract, solid signing for the Bucks.
That's
Alright.
pretty good. Another shooter.
We just talked about Markieff Morris to the Heat.
Rudy Gay.
Do we need to talk about these small names? I don't think people. They really gave.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at like.
Nah, I think I don't think we.
Like,
need
trust
to.
me, I'm skipping quite a few names.
Yeah.
Rudy Gay
Oh.
to the
That
Jazz.
I like that. I like
And
that.
me too. Get rid of all replace favors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Hassan
that.
Whiteside to the Jazz.
That's pretty good.
I like that. Yeah.
Taj Gibson to the Knicks. That's re-signed.
Bucks got Ojale.
Horton Tucker re-signed. Kendrick
Yeah.
Nunn to the Lakers. Melo to the Lakers. Malik Monk to the Lakers.
Yeah. I like those moves from the
Magic got Robin Lopez. That's weird. Yeah, that's just a meme signing. I feel
Like
like.
the second coming of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar himself.
Yeah.
The all-time triple-double leader,
We talked.
Robin Lopez.
Yeah, we talked about Patty Mills.
Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
Big pay cut.
He
Good for
did.
him.
Staying
Shout out
loyal to his
Bobby.
team.
He took that pick up because he wanted to stay in Milwaukee.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
That's
Me
a
too.
win. That's a genuinely win now type player.
Yeah.
Forbes.
Dude, I can see a Bobby Portis Finals MVP in the near future.
Maybe, bro. Curry resigns.
Yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah, Portis. We literally just said that.
I think that's basically it. I think that's
Yeah,
all
I'm
the
not,
big names.
Batum to the Clippers. I'm looking
Yeah.
through it.
Oh,
There's
it ties
Duncan
to the,
Robinson signs a massive deal, 5-year, $90
Yo.
million.
Jeff Green to the Nuggets.
Yeah, I like that.
Jeff Green's a baller.
I think that's a loss for the Nets. And
Yeah, Jeff Green was like their best bench player.
Are we just gonna move past the 90 million for Duncan Robinson? Like that?
Who
That's
cares about Duncan
insane,
I mean,
Robinson?
but Yusuf, that's me going back to that same point where, like, you're not even a starter, and that's just the salary now. You know,
He's a
what I mean?
starter.
I get
he's
it, but
not.
like, what's it called, bro? 90 million. Dude, that's crazy.
5 years, 90 million.
Another guy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so same as Norman Powell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Other guys. Mike Conley resigns. Good for him. He
one
got-
Good for
one
him, yeah.
thing we talked about Spurs are going to poverty. I want to bring up 2 more names. Zach Collins, 3-year, 22 million. He hasn't even played for like
Can
2
I get
years.
an injury prone? That's an injury prone.
And Daniel Tice to the Rockets, 4 years, 36 million. I would like to see us go. I would love to see us go after Daniel Tice. But
Yeah.
Yo, dude, Doug McDermott to the Spurs for 42 million for
3
3
years. That's
Doug McDermott. Okay, you are not a 14 million a year player. Like,
definitely
let's be real. Doug McDermott,
8 million,
you're like
10 million.
Yo, I'm almost done. We got a couple more that I want to ask you guys. Rashawn Holmes, a guy on our radar when we signed with the
I was
Kings.
so mad when that happened. Like,
That
why
was a little bit
Sacramento, bro?
disappointing. I thought
Why?
because that was
Why?
like our last guy.
no, but that's an overpay in my opinion. 4 years, 55 million.
He's good, bro. Rashawn Holmes is
How much
very
is
good.
that?
He's very good.
4 years, 50.
I know, like the thing, we ain't watched the most Kings basketball. I don't think anyone. I don't think Kings fans watch Kings
That's
basketball.
13.5. I like that. Rashawn Holmes is good.
Rashawn Holmes is
Oh.
very good. I like him.
Oh yeah, you're right. Still, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't watch any Kings
Yeah,
basketball.
exactly,
So, like,
bro.
I
Kings
just-
fans, people from Sacramento don't watch Kings basketball, bro. Like,
and then the commentators are like, if you don't like that, you don't like Kings basketball. Like no one likes
bro,
Kings
no one
basketball.
likes Kings basketball. Dwight went back to the Lakers for the third time.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Boban Marjanovic resigned. Blake Griffin resigned. Austin Rivers resigned. I
Will
think,
Barton's getting a lot of money.
yeah, I think Rashai
16 million a year.
I still
Who?
don't know.
Who'd you say?
Will Barton.
Oh,
16
yeah.
million a year.
Yeah, he got
And
paid.
last thing I want to end off on. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good old Canadian boy, 5-year, 172 million max extension.
Yeah.
What is that? That's like 34 a year?
Yeah, around that, I think.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think he deserves it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people got paid. Still waiting on some Raptors news. Hopefully, some good news in the next week or so. Because I'm becoming depressed, bro. Depressed Raptors fan right here.
Yeah.
But hopefully,
And
maybe we get a sick package for Dragic. So maybe they're trying. That's what maybe Masai isn't playing Candy Crush and he's just on the phone trying to figure out a package.
This could be 5,000 IQ moves by Masai.
Yeah. How would you guys like to see a Dwight Powell on the Raptors?
No.
Bro, I don't care. Dwight Powell is like a bench center, like a third center option.
Honestly, low key, bro. At this point, how long? Like, honestly, if we get Porzingis, I'm just happy we made a move.
Bro, get me whatever, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Just
what I'm
get
saying,
me.
bro.
At least like you can just watch a Raptors basketball game and be hyped at like a dunk from Porzingis.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just
instead
like
of a dunk from like Utah Watanabe.
Utah's
He's still on the team.
That's the go. That's the go. Utah's the go.
we have to make a decision on him in the next week.
Yeah.
I think no,
No,
they
he's-
like him.
He's coming back.
He's staying.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry vouched for him.
Yeah. Is that it?
Okay, wait.
Long episode, man.
I went to the Kristaps Porzingis. I don't think I want him for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
31 million, 33 million, 36 million. Yeah, absolutely not.
This was a very long episode.
Yeah, hope you guys
There
enjoyed.
was a lot to go over.
Kind of a depressing one at that too.
Yeah, with the Raptors. But let's see. Well, let's stay tuned. And that wraps up today's episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. We'll probably be back again this week because more
Hopefully.
news. And peace out, guys.
Yeah, subscribe, follow.
Leave a like and just help us grow out. Peace.